So hey guys, and welcome to another part of, and hopefully the last part of, our Discworld playthrough. What I want to do just now is I just want to make sure that my audio is coming in clearly, and I think I've had a problem where I may have reduced the volume levels just a little bit, but I think we're okay now. So here we are, we're back with Rincewind. This is the fourth part of our walkthrough, our playthrough. Thereabouts, I believe. And yeah, so we have to go to the town square. That was the next step that we had to take. And to do that, well, first of all, I need to go back to the window. So to do that, we need to go out of here first of all. Yeah, so what did we do? We tried to get rid of the dragon by substituting the dragon book for a book about custard. However, the dragon was still there. So we have to find another way to get rid of the dragon. And we will. As we go. So, now they've got a gravestone where that guy was. They didn't have that before.
It's him.
What's his face? Am I a hero?
A hero? I still say you're wrong.
It's hundreds to one that a little wimp like him could take out a dragon.
Is it? Thanks very much for the vote of confidence, guys.
Where's your friend gone now?
Slumming?
Is that him in that grave?
He's dead.
Only shamming. Wants to see who turns up with flowers.
So that'd be nobody.
I really think you ought to call a doctor or something. I think he might be quite ill.
No, don't play along with it.
I'm pretty sure he died quite some time ago, guys.
As heroes, I mean real bona fide heroes.
Oh yeah, that's
don't you
these
think there's
guys.
something useful we
Heroes.
could do?
Do? Are we invited to a do?
No.
Well, do. Take action. Fight against oppression, that sort of thing.
I don't think they do that anymore.
Long time since I last went to do.
That was
There
custard.
I remember. And sausages on poles.
On poles? Not just on a stick.
Shouldn't we all band together?
Dibbler over there, he does it mean sausage on a stick, doesn't he?
Having a band as well?
No.
Canapes. That's what they call them.
Canapes.
Stuck with a pineapple. Very cultured. I wonder if we're invited.
Doubt it. Oh, actually, given it's Ankh-Morpork, they probably were called canopies.
What can you tell me about heroes?
Probably not a lot.
Can we tell you about heroes or what?
I don't know, can you?
Indeedy, can we what?
What?
Tell him about heroes.
What can you tell me about them?
Oh, yes, heroes.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing your potential hero must do is look right.
So you have to look right as a hero. Well, he's already on a loser there then, isn't he?
No, indeedy.
True.
The most important thing for your spy.
A posing pouch? Who are we? Conan the Barbarian? Or Cohen the Barbarian as the case may be in Discworld.
Yes, indeedy. Oh,
A very old man.
me.
The bigger the better. That's what I always say.
Excuse me? Yeah, probably best to.
I really do think we ought to get organised about this dragon.
Do you think so?
Quite right.
Absolutely.
They're not going to do
But
anything.
I told him you won't find one around here.
One what? A
The
dragon?
city's built on loan, you see. You got to go up to the mountains to find
Yeah,
it.
we already have a dragon.
What are you talking about this time?
Rocks. You need a rock. A rock and some bombs.
A rock and some bonds?
Stocks.
No,
I've got some 10% stock for the
we don't
company.
need stocks or bonds.
Want a dragon to eat them, though?
No, neither can I.
Yeah, no sharecropping here. A virgin tied to a rock with bonds. You have to have
Rincewind.
a tradition.
Why
Well,
is
he's
tradition
got
so
to be
important?
celibate, doesn't he?
Human beings are essentially repetitive creatures.
Why?
Memes.
Because
Repetition, memes.
repetitive creatures.
Yeah, you've said that.
Why?
He's going to say it again.
Beings are essentially repetitive.
If you ask the same question, he's going to give the same...
Because
Are we
human beings
really going to keep doing this, Rincewind?
are repetitive creatures.
Why?
We've got him stuck in a loop.
You've got more practice at this than me.
He certainly does.
Without being open to old ideas.
To old ideas, but what about new ones? Do they have anything else to say, do you think?
Where's your friend gone now? What, is that him?
His own wants to see.
Okay, well
No,
that's no use. I just wanted to see if there was anything else that we could learn from them.
You tell me about Era.
We'll have to go through that whole conversation again. We're not going to do that. So we'll skip the conversation.
Traps.
yes,
The big.
just ignore
I will.
Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me.
Yeah. It's time to move on. Let me just check something.
It's him.
Yeah, all we get is the same conversation again. I'm sure there was something else they're supposed to talk about.
Excuse me, I think there's someone calling me.
But we'll leave that for now. It's time to talk to old Dibbler, who's right there.
Alright. What are you selling?
Yeah, what is it?
Weight loss, sir?
Weight loss.
Feeling like a bucket of lard, sir? Like the proverbial
He's selling weight
What's
loss.
name? Whale?
Look, what are you selling this time? Just get it over with.
Yeah, come on.
It's the leechosuction weight loss
Leechosuction.
program, sir. Guaranteed to turn a hippo into a nymph in just 1 year or your money back.
Let me guess.
Can I just get my money back?
Proposing using leeches to suck out someone's fat.
Beauty can be
Even though leeches
large
don't
weight, sir.
do that.
But the leech is a hematoparasite.
Yeah,
What, sir?
it takes blood.
Drinks blood. It doesn't gobble up cellulite. A little
Yeah.
leech can't make you lose any weight.
Well, I mean, if
Depends
it
how
makes
much
you
blood it takes, sir.
anemic enough.
Surprise. It's all guaranteed.
Is
Lose
it?
weight in 1 year or your money back. Here, have a leaflet.
Yeah, why not?
It says here that the management reserves the right to define 1 year according to any local calendar it sees fit.
Oh, okay.
Right, sir?
And which calendar are you going with?
The year is 311 months long.
Yeah.
Really, sir? Well, look.
Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't know that.
Now you're a friend. I'll do you a discount.
Will you?
I'm cutting my own throat, but
Look, I don't need a weight loss system.
However, I might need leeches.
have you thought about the future, sir? I mean, you could remove weight now and store it for use in the
Might be
future.
useful. Do we not need to get like a sample of the dragon's blood or
No,
something?
I don't think that's very practical.
Well, our medical practice now offers a variety of other services and cures.
Does it?
I've got wart treatments, rheumatism, hair
Good.
coaching guaranteed to cure blindness.
Is it?
But I'm not blind.
Yeah.
You see, sir, a miracle cure.
You're not fooling anyone, you know.
Oh,
I-
sir, perhaps we can do business
Presumably
in the future.
fooling somebody.
Ah, could you tell me about that leechosuction?
Oh, it looks like we are going to take it after all.
Care for one, would you, sir? Cut price. I'm cutting my own throat.
Always. You always are.
Do any harm? As if I haven't had enough exercise of late.
No, you've not had anywhere near enough exercise of late, Rincewind. Right, in the luggage it goes. And then we need to just get the leeches out. There they are. We need to pick up an egg from here. We threw it on the ground. And why did we do that? Oh, look. That mouse is about to get smashed. And there was a snake inside it. It was one of those snakes that's laying its egg in the bird's nest, wasn't it? So that it could try and eat some birds. There's a snake there that we need. It's oddly enough turned green. But we'll be having that. And we'll be putting that right inside our luggage, just with everything else, you know. Right, so now we need to go out of the town, out of the city, and into the woods. Into the woods we go. I don't know, can I just walk outside? Or do I need to... Yeah, I need to go to the gate first and then go through it. Which is fine. We're back with the guards again. So let's just go onward. We need to go here. Is it to the Dark Wood? I believe we have to go to the Dark Wood. Lots of toads and things here. And some very noisy background. There's some eerie toadstools around. I think this is where I need to go. I'm trying to remember if it is exactly where I need to go. That cobweb came back pretty quick. Lots of eyes, creepy eyes, peering at us from the darkness. I'm not sure this is where I need to go, actually. I think I've gone to the wrong place. Yeah, I have. It's not these woods I need to go to. But I believe there are some others. There's a bit of sound glitching every now and again, which is a little annoying. There are woods that we need to go to, but I don't think it's those ones. Oh yeah, look, there's generic woods too. There's dark woods and woods. They could be a little more descriptive, couldn't they? About the woods. They could have called them, I don't know, normal woods, dark woods. See, now these ones are much more like it. Tweeting birds, butterflies, and that guy there that looks. I'm not going to say what his body shape, where his hands are in his pockets, make him look like. You can probably work that out for yourselves. And what's he doing? What are you doing? Don't jump in the bucket. What are you thinking of? That's better. Right, now I need water. I need some water. Which means I need that pot that I stole from the troll potter. I'll pick up some water. And that gives us a pot of water. I also need that crank, so no one else can use the well. Well, that's not why I need the crank, but I do need the crank. Not some kind of drugs, though. We need some crank. No, we don't. No one needs that. Okay, we'll pop that in the luggage, and we'll be on our way to the palace. Thanks, Mr. Pink Man. I'm not going to say what you can work out. Especially with the shape of his hair. I like to let people draw their own conclusions about these things. Right, back to the palace. Just a wee double click to get there quicker. We don't need to watch Rincewind wander around the path. Okay, so we've got to get past these guards again. And the way we seem to be able to do that is by basically insulting his wife so that the other guard makes jokes. And there is an easy way to do that. We've got an empty paper bag that we just took some leeches out of. And we're going to give them to that. We're going to give it to that guard.
Ah, well, anyway, here's a bag.
For who?
For your friend here. He said he wanted it for when he went out to dinner with him.
I never. Don't listen to him. It's a sodding lie.
Believe him.
It isn't. He said he wanted it to put over his head, so he wouldn't have to see it on his face.
Why, you?
It's a lie. It's a lie. He's just trying to cause trouble.
I'm going to be successful, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Of course. Thanks, pal.
Ah, you're welcome.
Here we go.
After all we've been through together, it's silly how we can still. Yes, I know. Still.
What's
think
going to
of the
happen?
thing together, eh?
What's he going to do?
You and me
He's going to
against
say
the
something
world.
stupid.
It's what friends are for, mate.
Here we go. It's coming.
Friends are for.
So do you want the bag then?
Yeah, all right.
I mean, you know, you've got to be careful. You've got to be sensible. Right, so what do we have here now? We're in the palace now. There was obviously a queue of people waiting to see the patrician, and it's still the same queue, except that little guy that got beaten up in the bar is still there. No doubt complaining about he got beat up for no reason, even though he started a fight with everybody. Oh, it's like old Chucky Face is not there. I don't know where he is. We need that brush. And then we need to go somewhere else in the palace, somewhere we've not been yet. Won't that be exciting? I think. He says, not sure. We'll see. So yeah, we need to go this way now. Is that where the dragon is, though? It's a smoke machine of some kind. We do need to go this way because, if I remember rightly, is it that way? Yeah, we need to go to the dungeon. Okay. Here we go. Down, down, down. Rincewind's going down. Is that where that guy keeps falling to? Is he climbing out of the dungeons and just falling back down? Oh, there's a mouse hole.
Looks rather like a mouse hole.
It does.
Sorry to disturb you.
It's all right.
The mouse talks. It says, "It's alright." Okay, well we can lure the mouse out if we combine the worm with this endless ball of string that we have. And then we go... Watch this. Here we go. Little worm for the rat. And we'll be having him. Let's be having you. You're not talking now, are you? One rat, just what we need. Those people are in some pain. I can hear them. They're in some serious, serious pain. Let's keep going. I believe there's somewhere we can go here. Oh yeah, look! It's the old jester. The jester that we needed to meet. Now what I need to do here is I need to get that crank out that we had. Oh, Rincewin did a little spin there. He might be in some danger. I don't think he is, I'm just being silly. We need to use this crank on the rack that old Chucky's on. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky! What does that do? It gives us a sword! He's melting, apparently. Poor old Chucky. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky! And my little dog too. I don't have a dog. I have luggage. It's an awful long death scene for a puppet. These screams, man. Lots of screaming.
Ah, a sword that goes ploink.
It goes ploink. That's not what we needed to do.
You want to
Yeah.
take it to a dwarf, mate.
A
They know all
dwarf?
about tuning up swords.
Okay. Let's just stick that in the luggage. There's also there's a skeleton here. Let's take a look at the skeleton.
Aha, now this is interesting.
Is it? What is it?
Oh,
What was interesting? That you destroyed a skeleton. And just for fun, let's use that on the other side too. Let's use it on this one too, just for fun. Oh, oh, oh. Let's give him a stretch for summoning the dragon. Where'd he go?
had enough?
Ha ha ha! Oh yes, very good. We need to get out of here. These screams are driving us to distraction. We are going elsewhere. We have to go to the toy shop now. One of the guards is a dwarf, isn't he? Maybe he can help us tune it. It's big, the big guy. Carrot, is it? Is he the dwarf? I seem to remember. Corporal Carrot. Is that who it is? Or am I... He's like a huge guy that was raised by dwarves. Well guys, hope you have some fun. Hope you keep that paper bag handy. You know, because... Do you know, the one other thing that is annoying, right? When you go to this street... I was going to say you have to go to the far end, but actually we went in the right end this time. We're going in here. I need to get some of that glue that's on the counter. I do that by taking a bone and popping it in the pot. So there we go, that's actually something useful. Something useless we could do, we can take one of those toys. I'm not going to bother because it actually has no use in the game, but you can take one if you really want to. Right, we're going to the fishmonger's stall next. Oh no, wait a minute. No, I already took the thing that I'm supposed to take from the fishmonger's. Because on this street you needed to get that, you needed to get the octopus picture that we already took. So we've already got the octopus picture, but there are some items we need to get out of the barber's, seeing as he's stuck over by that well, you know, waiting. The priest of Offler has disappeared, probably because he realised his clothes had been stolen. Hey, the fishmonger's back. Well, that's interesting. Considering he got... I thought he got sucked down the toilet by that octopus. Okay, we need a couple of items. We need that book, which is his appointment book.
Funny sort of appointment book. Nice big pages, though.
That's the appointment book. We also need... There should be something else here. If I remember rightly. Did I already take them? You can take the barber's scissors, but I can't remember whether I got them before when I was getting stuff from here, or if I left them. I did leave them, so they must be here somewhere, but where? There they are. We found them. So we got all the items we needed from here. We're getting closer to where we need to go. We need to go to the gates now, and as I say, find out about our sword. Find out where we can get it tuned. Because we need it to make a ting noise, isn't it? It needs to go ting. It's the only way we can beat the dragon, apparently, is to have a sword that goes ting. And ting. I guess. So yeah, the big guy here is a dwarf. He said that to us earlier, remember? So he can tell us about the sword. Warriors.
So, do you know anything about swords?
Not me. Didn't get hurt with swords.
I know. Not for a real sword, see? You got to go and get a dwarfish sword.
Okay.
They're the only ones who know how to tune them properly.
Tune them, eh?
Yeah. What do you need someone to tune a sword
Try the
for?
mines if you're looking for dwarves. They'll do you a favour. Ahem. Right. Any friend of mine's is a friend of theirs.
Is that right? That's good to know. I'll go and look for the mines
Well,
then.
I'll just move along.
So that's where we need to go. We need to find the dwarven mines, which are, if I remember rightly, there. They weren't on the map before. Probably walked past them I don't know how many times, but they weren't on the map before. In the entrance we go. basically there's a dwarf. We need to go and speak to him so that we can get our sword tuned. So I know, tuning a sword, a bit weird, but there's a smith. Let's chat to him.
Excuse me, are you a dwarven smith?
No, I'm Dwarven Llewellyn. Dwarven Smith is over there.
Oh, okay, okay. I don't think it meant as a surname.
A dwarven smith then?
No, I'm a miner.
What, underage?
No.
Yeah, I'm only 137. They won't even let me
No.
in the pubs yet.
What's it like being a dwarven miner?
Well, I just dig the old days.
We're doing a little bit of a play on words.
The hours are long, but the food's not bad. Plus, there's the Wandering Princess allowance.
Wandering Princess allowance? What's that? He's not going to tell us. And it doesn't matter because we're not interested. It's irrelevant to our quest. Although it would be nice to know.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes? What is it? I haven't got all day.
Hasn't got all day.
We dwarven swords.
Just hammering metal in a cave. He doesn't have all day. Okay. Then what do I have to do? Show you the sword? Do I have to show him my sword so that he'll maybe help me? Where's the sword? Where did the sword go? There it is. Pass the sword to the smith. Maybe then he'll speak to us.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes? What is it? I haven't got all day.
Is he going to talk to us?
We dwarven swordsmiths lead a busy life.
Oh, okay.
Swordsmith?
Yes.
As in your actual maker and
Absolutely
tuner?
right, yes.
That's the one.
Well, would you tune up this sword for me?
Yes. Will right now be soon enough for you?
That would be, aye, that would be
Are
perfect.
you sure you're a dwarven swordsmith?
What do you mean?
Well, aren't you going to tell me that you won't do the task until I find some obscure item from somewhere?
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Well,
Why would he
it
do
is.
that?
Nothing's easy for adventurers. There's always just one more object.
That
to
is
collect.
true. Everybody who plays these games knows that.
All right, go. And return only when you brought me.
What does he want?
A glass of elderberry wine.
Elderberry wine.
That's it. Complete your quest, then return. Well, how was that?
Oh, marvellous. I can't thank you enough.
Well, you could have just let him do the job. You know, Rincewind, he was offering just to do it. But you had to say, oh no, do you not want me to do something else? He says, thanks very much. That's where your sarcasm gets the better of you, you see. That's where your commoner garden sarcasm isn't good. Well, it isn't. You know, not in that situation. Anyway, so where can we get drinks from? We have to go to the drum. I don't know if we were supposed to go towards the Ramtop mountain range. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? There we go. Counterintuitively, we have to go over to the right, where there's no path. Right, onto Ankh-Morpork we go. And onward further to the Broken Drum. To see if they have any elderberry wine. He stops, gets eyed by the troll, and then carries on about his day. So, go and speak to the barman. See if he can provide us with any elderberry wine.
A tankard of wine?
I can't, sir. The cellar's full of thingies.
Thingies?
What are they called? You know, furry blighters with the tails.
That could be a
What,
great
foxes?
many
That's
things.
it, foxes. Hundreds of them, all squeaking and eating
Foxes.
cheese. Oh, we've got a plague of foxes.
Is that what they are, is it? Okay, well let's have a look. I'll clear out your cellar. Let's go and see. See what's down here. Down you go. What's happening? He got scared. He got scared. What a pain in the bum. Okay. So we're going to the inn now as well. That's what we're doing. Head to the old inn where we scared that guy and stole his gate pass. Because that's what we do, we steal people's things. Do 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 do. Okay, let's chat to this guy.
Have you heard about my dog? Gaspo, the wonder dog.
Oh, go drink a bottle of gear.
I just realised it's the dog
Wonderful
that's...
dog. A beautiful dog it is indeed.
It's the dog that's the ventriloquist, not the man, which is interesting. Chat to the sailor.
Greetings, noble nautical person.
Yeah, what do you want?
Why?
Give us a kiss then.
What?
I didn't mean
No.
Mr. Wizard wants a spanking.
help.
No,
Got lucky here, got lucky here.
no,
Are
I
you
don't.
looking for trouble?
No, it's not me. I'm not the one who's...
Why don't you give the dog a bone, you great tattooed matalo?
What?
Help!
Yeah, I get punched in the face because this dog, Gaspoed the Wonder Dog.
Did anyone get the number of that donkey cart?
No, I missed it, sorry. Okay, we'll deal with this dog. Remember I said we needed that bone covered in glue. There you go, dog. Take that. You're not gonna get that out your mouth. No animals were hurt in the making of this game, I should say.
Sorry about all that stuff I said before.
What?
Well, you know, sorry about being a matalo and all that.
Yeah.
You see, it wasn't really me. It was this talking dog over here.
If you were really sorry about all those things you said before,
Would I?
buy me a drink.
Ah, look. Would you have another round?
Hmm.
Oh, thanks, chum. I'll have a glass of milk, please.
A glass of milk.
Oi, milk from the venomous she-bats of Ree, served in a dirty glass.
Alright, so it's not just regular milk.
I thought so.
Well, you didn't think so, did you? Because you thought it was milk.
You see, I miss my Polly.
Do you? Right, let's just approach the innkeeper then. And ask for a glass of milk.
Certainly, sir.
Thank you very much. There's your milk. And he downed it in one. That innkeeper must be a little annoyed.
Thank heavens, it's a tattoo. I thought it looked a bit flashy just for a birthmark.
Oh, did you? Let's have a chat with him. Now that he's had his milk.
So, you're a pirate then, are you?
No, pal. Just a sailor now.
Alright.
Just a sailor since my Polly went away.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, you've got your drink now, so why don't you fill me in on some sort of useful
He
information?
carefully doesn't fill you in some other way.
Information?
Well, that's the drill, isn't it? I go into a random bar, I find the one person who seems to be reluctant to talk to me, I buy them a drink, and they tell me something.
Yeah,
Something like
you're
what?
expecting an awful lot.
Well, adventure-oriented, preferably.
Oh, well, if it's adventure you want,
I wouldn't mind.
then here's the tale about the time when I was shipwrecked on the Isle of the scantily clad, rather well-manicured Amazon women.
Well manicured Amazon woman.
No.
There I was, alone with them. They were suckling round it in a meringue.
And a meringue with custard. What?
Slithering, or clawing,
Oh
or
my goodness.
And then we had some tea.
Sounds good.
Excuse me, sir, but I've been admiring your tattoos.
Oh, fine stuff, eh? This one here, you seen this one?
That's a birthday.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah, so it is. Well, check out this one then. I lost 8 points of blood getting this one.
What?
It says mother.
No, it says mudder.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a victim of low educational standards.
Exactly.
It's the thought that counts.
Exactly.
You've got a birthmark shaped like a crown.
Good old man.
No idea, old son. There's one shaped like a humorous
Uh.
too. Okay, I can't show you that one unless I get to know you a lot better.
Okay.
So where do you get tattoos?
On your body.
I can't tell you. I miss my Polly so I can't concentrate on anything till I find.
What,
my
you don't
Polly.
know?
Look, you've been a smashing listener.
Yeah.
If you ever can, please go and find my Polly.
He wants me to find his Polly.
Here's a whistle. It's his little parrot call.
What, have you not tried using it? No? Or are you too...
Whatever you do, don't ever lose it.
Are you
I can't
too much in
talk
grief
without
to
my
blow a
Polly.
whistle? He can't even talk without his Polly,
Oh,
apparently,
really?
now.
So am I, Nick. I won't lose it.
Did his voice just completely change to something else? Have you noticed that? I feel like suddenly he's not the same... He's not voiced by the same actor. So now we gotta go inside the inn. Oh no. I did that. I hate when I do that. There we go, let's go inside. That's what we wanted. We wanted to go inside. Nobody in the room this time. Bathroom's where we're going. I need to... Where's my pot of water? We need to use the pot of water with that soap. We get some bubbly, soapy water. Just what we need. Stick that in our luggage again. And we go back through to the bedroom. And there's something we need to do here that might be surprising.
No, I can't shift it. There's
Uh-huh.
something lurking behind it.
There is.
Who's there?
Yeah, who's there?
Hello? Hello, is anybody there?
See, now the voice is back to normal.
I can see bits of you poking out behind the door. What are you doing back there?
Go away. I'm the bogeyman.
The bogeyman? You're not picking your nose behind there, are
I'll
you?
give you a fright you'll never forget.
Oh, don't now, wait.
Just come out from behind the door.
What kind of fright?
I can't. I'm afraid of open spaces.
An agoraphobic bogeyman?
Lay off. It's
No.
no fun being a legendary figure of terror.
What does a bogeyman do anyway?
It's quite a hard job being a traditional figure of
Is
terror.
it?
Long hours and no real holidays.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Well, there's the good side.
What's that?
too.
Scaring people.
There's your place in folk tale and legend, and you're your own boss.
I mean, that's
Get
fair,
out from
yeah.
behind that door.
I want my mum.
He wants his mum. What are we doing here?
You're not really a bogeyman.
Mhm.
I am too.
Go on, let's see you then.
I'll come out.
Mhm.
I'll come
Oh,
out,
no.
and you'll get such a shock.
He's gonna shock me.
All right then.
All right, what?
All right, come out and scare me.
Yeah, come on.
Well, you're ready for it now.
it's
I mean, it's not a shock if you're
not scary if
expecting
you expect it.
So, you're saying your effectiveness as a legendary figure of terror is entirely due to my not knowing exactly what you are or when you appear.
Well, maybe.
I mean,
In which case,
potentially,
you change
yes.
your name to something more appealing, you know, to heighten the shock effect.
Yeah.
Such as
Cyril.
Cyril.
Mhm.
That's no name
I
for
don't
a
know.
bogeyman.
Bill,
Surprise
Bob,
effect, though.
All right.
Jim.
Cyril the bogeyman.
Sounds like a civil servant of some kind.
No.
Oh, okay. I'll get you out from behind that door.
Well,
I know how to get him out from behind that door. First thing I need to do. Not on the bogeyman. Can I not do it on the door? Ah, we're taking the door off its hinges. Let's have another chat with him. Now that it would appear he is the door.
Who's there? Hello? Is anybody there? Look, there is someone there. What are you doing back?
Go.
Really?
I'll.
Okay, we know all about this bit.
What is a buggy?
It's quite long up.
We know all about that.
Really?
Well,
We've got to have
where's your place?
the other
Get out.
conversation options as well. What did we do? We did that second one, didn't we?
So,
We have a highly.
what, frightening children into eating their greens?
Let's just
Serving as
listen.
formless objects of folk terror, that sort of thing?
Yes, that's it. Then there's your special.
Very much
commission.
so. We have special commissions.
These wizards tried locking a cat inside a box and
Oh,
opening
it's,
it up every now and then to see whether the cat had died.
Schrodinger's cat.
My father frightened one of the old geezers to death when he jumped out of the box
That would be
instead.
pretty scary.
I think I've heard of that. It added an extra complication to the principle of uncertainty.
It did.
It made random chance seem a bit more random than anyone supposed.
Yeah.
It
And as
was
it turned out, not
very
random at
serious,
all.
Of course, a subcontract job.
Yeah.
Why are you hiding behind that door?
Because he's a
A
fool.
metaphor.
Not a door.
A metaphor for my own insecurity. You see, not only does it provide a screen between myself and the outside world,
Huh?
but it is also a portal, an openable space, implying the possibility of future liberation from my phobia.
Is that what it is?
Quite a powerful image, really.
I suppose it is.
Oh, stop snivelling.
Yeah.
I thought you were a grown monster. Whatever would your mother say?
Probably not an awful lot.
Mother! Oh, Mother!
Oh, I think we've caught some
My mother
issues.
would never take
We
me
found
to
some
the
issues he
zoo,
might have.
you know.
Really? Would you care to lie on a couch, by the way?
She would never take you to
No,
the zoo.
Door's quite comfortable, thank you. Anyway, I asked her, and she'd never take.
She'd never take him to the zoo.
Have you ever thought of seeing a psychiatrist about this problem?
Have you?
Oh no, I mean that's for sick.
Oh yeah, and you're
people.
perfectly straightforward.
Right, well, tell me about your mother.
Yeah.
Well, the zoo's
Tell me
important to a young
all the things you
man, you know.
remember about your mother.
All part of a basic education. It's not easy scaring people.
I can imagine, yeah.
Takes
Just
a
ask
lifetime of
Mike and
dedication.
Sully.
You have
Or
to
The Real
start
Monsters.
small
Remember that show?
And kind of work up to human beings.
You start small, so what?
As in, terrify
Aha.
some of life, then shift up to people once you've got the knack.
Pretty much.
That's it. That's what you have to do.
Okay, well there's an awful lot of rats.
Well, I think I can help you there. I can find you some foxes.
Mm-hmm.
Foxes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant mice.
Mm.
Anyway, I can find you a few if you like, and you can try scaring those.
Yeah.
They're not big mice, are they?
No.
I don't think so.
I
They're not
mean,
big
those
at all.
Ones that jump.
Jumping
Can't
mice.
bear it when they jump.
Do mice jump a lot? I
Well,
don't...
you just come along and we'll find you some ones that don't jump.
Yeah. Simple. Right? Nice and easy. Here he comes, look, he is actually a door. He got scared of the door. Very scared of the door. Here he goes. Everyone's hiding, apart from that guy who's sleeping. Huh. And there, we have hopefully cleared out the dungeon. We still need to obviously get the stuff at some point, but not quite yet, because there's some other things we can do before we go and get his little drink for him. The first thing of which is that we need to go to the alleyway down here. Just do that quickly. Because we need to go into the alchemist shop once more. We need to take something else from him, you see. So what we need to remember is, don't walk down the middle, otherwise you end up on a rooftop. And you have to go through a whole thing of coming back down, basically. Oh, there he is. The thief's back. I don't know why it's showing me this, because... Oh, he got the ladder back. Did I leave the ladder? Do I need that ladder? Did I leave the ladder behind? Let me just check. I thought I'd taken the ladder. I obviously left the ladder behind. No, I didn't. It's there. He's got himself another ladder. Well, that's fine, because I don't need it anymore anyway. Right, here we go. We need to go into this alchemist's shop. Have some words with him. Hopefully he's managed to get all the smoke out of his room now. I think. I hope. Let's see. Open her up. That's still making popcorn somewhere.
What's that noise?
Scary voice.
That noise! What's that noise?
He's making popcorn.
I can't hear you. Wait a minute until I turn off the noise.
He's got to turn the noise
Tell me
off.
what you're doing.
I'm banging grains.
Banging grains? You mean popping corn?
Food for people to eat while watching the show.
Yeah.
Banged grain?
Popped corn.
Great name. Yes, I thought it up myself.
Yeah, I can tell. Does it always make that awful noise? It's a civil disturbance.
It is, you're right.
Don't you need a license for doing that?
I asked if you needed a permit to bang grain, and they've given me one of these instead.
This is a permit for soliciting street girls.
What?
But is that better than exploded corn kernels with butter?
I don't,
You don't
well,
know that much, do you?
hard to say. Because Rinsman doesn't know either, let's be honest. With him being a wizard and all.
Well, the advantages of heading back into more traditional lines of work. Base metals into gold, that sort of thing.
Hmm.
No future in it. I turned one base metal into another one, and then another, and then into gold.
Okay.
10 minutes later, it all reverts to the original metal.
Oh yeah, so that's
Back to first base.
the downside of alchemy.
That's the one.
You know, it doesn't work.
Your process cheaper. This stuff's too expensive.
Well, I bought the grain special from the grocer.
Did ya?
Why don't you go down the liveries table? You pay a third the price.
Probably true. Yeah.
Now you watch the shop for a moment, and I'll be back.
Alright, okay. I guess I'll do that then. The only reason I'm doing that is because I want this. Right, and there's something else we need to do. Which is... See this rat that we picked up? Well, why was it speaking, do you think? Could it be because... It's the imp again! And he's wrapped up... He was just disguising himself as a rat. Probably because he didn't want to get caught. Now, where did the box go? There it is. And then we can just dump that back there. And I believe that's all we need to do here. Back to the livery stable. And there's a reason for that, which is answers a question that Rinswin's been asking for quite a lot of the game. A simple question. A question about donkeys. A question about carts. We're going to get the number of the donkey cart. See, because now that the... oh, this is the place we had hellish trouble finding before, wasn't it? We need to go to the livery stable again. And I cannot remember where it was. Some of the scenes, the locations here, are a bit of a pain to find. Where was it again? There are some areas in the game which are harder to find than others. What was that again? That's nothing yet. Nothing yet, I say, because I know that it becomes something later. Street alley, where was that livery stable again? Oh, where was it? It's the one location I seem to always have trouble finding. Hang on, I'm going to find a map of Discworld to see it. Just one sec. There is a map that I can look up quickly that'll show me. That doesn't require me to do any other silliness. Where was it again? Oh, except I've managed to find the map that doesn't have the livery stable on it. Ah, that's because I was in the L-Space map. Where is it again? Ah, yes, that's right. So it's down here. It is down here. I was in the right location. It's in this area here. Near the shades. That's the alley. That's not where I want. It is down here. Where? Sorry, guys. Oh, okay. Should be on this bottom section. There it is. There we are. You see, because there was corn in front of this, and now there isn't. Which means we can take a look at the number. Oh, we can't. We can't.
I can't read this. It's all covered with mud. At least I hope that's mud.
Yeah. So what we need to do is we need to get the bucket of soapy water. And was there not a cloth we need to use as well? Okay, what we need to do is we've got a brush. We need to basically brush that clean. Where was the brush again? There it is. So we use the brush on our soapy water. And then we can put the pot away. Somehow we managed to get all of the water onto that small brush. But now we can clean this bumper. So here we are. We can dump that back there. And let's see what we're looking at. So, Ankh-Morpork, the number of the donkey cart is sore ass. Yeah. And that is Winnie if you love dragons.
If you love dragons, Lady Ramkin's Sunnyvale Dragon Sanctuary.
Oh, that is where we need to go. Which is over there. We need to go to that. The Dragon Sanctuary is an important place for us to go. So out we go. And forget about that donkey that's standing on its hind legs and has been all day, whatever you want to say. That's what it's been doing. And we'll head up to the Dragon Sanctuary. Off we go. Let's walk up the hill towards the sanctuary. The thing is though, the dragons that she's talking about, or the dragons that she looks after in her sanctuary, they aren't really proper dragons. Well, I mean, they are proper dragons, but come on. There we go. Let's chat to Lady Ramkin.
I'm just feeding my little darlings now. Do come around the back.
Okay. I will. I follow this path to go round the back. She could have just walked us through the hall. I mean, she could have just taken us through the house, couldn't she? Okay, we need a couple of items from here. So yeah, there are some dragons here. They're swamp dragons. Which means they're not as useful to us as they might otherwise be. But we dump that in our luggage. And also, we need this. The nail that the leash was hanging off. And eventually we pop it out. and dump it in our luggage. Now what else do we need to do? Well, first of all, let's take a look at this. It's an award.
A nice blue ribbon and rosette.
Let's have a chat with her.
Oh, hello again. You were at the hairdresser's.
Mm-hmm. I was, yeah, it was you getting your hair done. She's locked the door. Is that it?
I'm Lady Ramkin.
Oh, okay.
Do mind the doo-doos.
Eh?
Well, if you don't, the doo does what it does.
Oh, of course.
Does?
It
What
does.
does it do?
What it does.
Well, it does the doo-doos, I mean.
We need that
Dodgy
rosette.
ducking doo-doos. If there's any
Dodgy
cause,
ducking doo-doos.
it could be history and geography. Dragon droppings are rather unstable, even explosive. That's what the boots are for. Can't go tracking this sort of thing in the house.
Of course not.
It eats through the rugs and the foundations, actually.
Oh,
Does it?
yes, yes.
That's a bit scary.
I'll be careful.
Some sort of constable.
Eh?
Does he look like a
There's
constable?
your hat. It's very grand. Officer's issue, I suppose.
No, not exactly. I'm a wizard.
Yeah.
Ah, sorry. I'm a
She doesn't have much to do with men.
fancier, are you?
I mean,
Well, I'll catch you later then.
right. I don't actually need to have a full conversation with her. What I do need to do is go around here, knock on the door. I'm going to play a little game of knock and run. Basically, we need to do that and then go around here. Take this blue rosette and get the heck out of here. Let's go. We leave and head back to the university. I mean, we just need one thing there before we continue on. And yeah, obviously, eventually we'll need to go and get the elderberry wine. How's the luggage getting out, guy? I suppose it doesn't matter, you'll come out. Back to the university we go. I'm just trying to think. It's quicker for us to go here. We do have to go to the dining room. And it's slightly quicker to go to the dining room through there, I think. Although to leave the university, it's probably quicker to just go out the front door. Well, I mean, it's not really. It's kind of one way or the other is about the same, probably. I just like using the entrance we're not supposed to. Right, so what we need to do now, if we can walk across here, I need the luggage to be in shot too. There we go. Right. There's some things we need to combine here. We need to combine the snake that we have. Well, first of all, we need to use the... I need to hit the exact place. No, that's a worm. Where's that snake gone? There he is. So we use the fertilizer, and then the starch, and that gives us a long snake that we can then swap with his staff. And so there we are. We now have the broom handle back that we gave him earlier. Thanks, Windle. And we have to go over to the Darkwood now and see Nanny Ogg's house. Yes, we will pick up the elderberry wine eventually. We're not ready to do it right now. There's a couple of things we need to do outside of town first, because basically the sword's the last thing we need. I want to make sure I've got all the other things. And I know that that mission's pretty much done. We need to give the boogeyman some time. The boogeyman. We need to give the bogeyman some time to do his stuff. So outside of the town we go. So let's keep going. We don't need to speak to these guards anymore. And we'll head over instead to the dark woods. Because that's where we need to go. To speak to Nanny Og. Because that's where we need to be. So let's keep moving. Let's go inside her house and watch that she's not being funny or dodgy in any way. It's just a really loud and annoying place, isn't it? Here we go. So, we're gonna use this wool for a minute. And we're following the wool trail up the chimney into the bookshelf, all around the houses. I believe he's... Oh, there we go. He's following a trail of wool. Wool goes all the way there. Come on, luggage. Now what we need to do with the sheep, if I can find the thing, is first of all we put this on the sheep. Little award-winning sheep thing. And the only other thing we need to do is take a photograph with our old Imp-Stomatic camera. You see, because it's got an imp in it. Of course. I mean, what else should it have? We've got a picture of an award-winning sheep. We need this mallet too. Just pop that into our luggage. And then we can go back inside. Because there's one more thing we need, I think. No, first of all, let's take a look at this. We kind of need...
Nanny Og's inheritance accelerator.
Inheritance
Why wait for the rest of
accelerator.
their life?
It's poison. I mean, let's be honest, that's basically what it is, isn't it? It's the inheritance accelerator. Let's have a chat with her, see what she's got to tell us about.
Is it much of a living being a witch?
Actually, business hasn't been going
Oh,
all
that's a
that
shame.
well. I've lost my custard making book, and I used to sell the most irresistible custard.
Really?
Well, it was a bit of a cheat. I used to put love potion in the custard. You couldn't help but fall in love with it.
Could you not?
So the book's gone. Why don't you try looking in the library?
Yeah.
You're such a thoughtful little man.
And her dragons.
Come over here and sit on your old nanny.
Eek! Let's not do something we'd regret, shall we?
Well,
How about a kiss for old nanny?
Eek! Madam, try not to remember who you are.
yeah. Try not to remember.
Somehow I didn't think your hobby...
Ooh, I'm a devil for it.
She loves knitting, apparently.
It's pretty hard to do, though. My cat Grebo keeps playing with the wool, the little scamp.
Where is he?
Be careful if you go
Old
near
Grebo.
him. He's not very happy about men in dresses.
I don't think he's... If I remember rightly...
Not a dress.
It's got sequins.
Yeah.
I happen
The
to
cat
like
doesn't like
sequins.
anybody.
They happen to give a very nice occult...
Yeah, they give a nice occult sparkle.
Madam, control yourself.
Well, you know what they say about men with big hats?
What?
I don't...
Actually, do you know what?
Got big heads.
Oh yeah, of course. Makes sense.
Right, well,
Okay, now, there were a couple of different potions here that we needed to look at.
What do we have here?
Yeah,
Nanny Ogg's patent lie remover.
that's what we want.
Removes unsightly
We need that.
untruths, leaving behind just the odd white lie.
Yeah, let me have a chat to her about, see if she'll talk to me about that. 'Cause I feel like that's a useful item to have. Yeah, look, talk to us about this potion.
About your patented lie remover potion.
Mm-hmm.
It's my special truth potion.
Aha. Could I borrow some?
Borrow some.
I'll only let you have some in return for a kiss.
No.
And this time, I'll be keeping my eyes open, so I will.
No.
Right, okay. What we need to do is a bit silly, but we'll do it. We need to use this custard tart on ourselves.
Try again later. Or earlier.
I think what I need to do is now, annoyingly, I need to do it while she's got her mouth like that.
Watch out, dear.
Eek! Right, well,
Oh no.
Watch out.
eek!
Right, potion again.
It's my... and this...
Right, come on. Get the pie. Come on. See, now he's happy to do it. Because he ate a little bit of the custard tart. That makes him fall in love, you know.
About the truth potion?
Here, take it. Oh, my.
She's just happy. So let's put that back. Take the potion. Put it back in the luggage. And we head off again to another location. This time we're going back to the edge of the world. Near the old circumference, you know. It's a fence that goes round the Discworld. Somebody sensibly decided to use it so that cats couldn't push things off the edge of the earth. What? Let's go back there. Where was it again? The edge of the world is one of these islands. It's true though. Where was it again? I need to remind myself which one of these is the edge of the world. There it is. Off we go to the edge of the world. Flat earthers are rubbing their hands in glee. But it's not real, guys. I hate to tell you, but it's not real. What in the world? It's like a giant, horrible monster. Oh.
Now don't tell me it's purple and has 100 eyes.
It does, yeah.
Am I close?
Yep, very much so. What in the world? Oh. Well, that's interesting. We just got picked up by somebody. A giant. Who's this?
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Huh?
Well, at least it's nice and warm and soft out here.
You don't know where you are, do you?
Out of this place.
Do you want to?
No, forget that last statement. How do I get to stay here?
Oh, is that comfortable, is it? What is going on? Where are we? What's happening? We've gone to the top of a mountain. Oh wait, no. It's the gods, isn't it? Which ones is it? Well, these are the gods anyway. Offler, the crocodile god there on the left.
Hey, that's cheating.
And it's Lady Luck there, I believe.
That's cheating. You can't do that. Put that rotten thing away.
It's not cheating, it's just enriching the storyline.
Offler having a sneeze. And he has a lisp.
It isn't. You can be quiet too, Mr. Handbag Face.
Mr. Handbag
And
Face.
if you try to swap dice on me one more time, I shall do to your black monks what the Prophet Dundas did to the tribe of the Extralites, with both thumbs.
Ooh.
Excuse me.
Scary.
But what is that?
What?
There. The little pointy-headed thing.
It's a wizard.
You've got a little piece hidden down your cleavage.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness me, I wonder how that got there.
I don't know.
Back.
Oh, there we are. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Offler's not very happy about what we did to his monk. Yeah, if you didn't mess with me, I could have finished. I could have continued on, you guys. Did you really need to do that? I don't think you did. So we can finish heading to the edge of the world now. A weird monster thing attacked us, but that's not what we wanted. So, you see, now that we're here, there is a reason that we're here. You see that there's birds flying around. There's something we need to use. If I can find where it was. I did take it, didn't I? I'm now thinking I didn't get what I needed to do this with. Just one sec. I should have got a whistle from the sailor. I thought I had. I obviously didn't do everything I was supposed to do. Unless it went in Rincewind's own. Oh yeah, there it is.
That doesn't work.
There it is. I knew that he'd given us it. I just couldn't remember where it was. So now we blow the whistle. And this, it's the sailor's bird. It's Polly. Let's have a chat with old Polly. Hello, parrot.
Polly want a cracker.
That's what she wants, a cracker. I'll give you a cracker. I'll give you a cracker, you crackpot. What kind of cracker could we give him? I've probably just kind of given it away there, haven't I?
That doesn't work.
What? It should. I think I might have done it the wrong way round there. I think what I need to do is pick the... and then toss it over to the parrot. There you go. There's your cracker. Uh-oh, we need to catch him. We need to catch him quick with the net. Which is where? Where's the net gone? I have to admit, you know, the one downside to the console version of this game was that I can't quite reach him with the net. However, if I go in my luggage, I can attach it to this broom handle, which I believe... did it not come off that in the first place? There we go. One parrot. Ours. So we pop that in the luggage, and there's something else we need to do while we're here. Which is that we need to... now where's the Arch-Chancellor's hat that I know we took? There it is. Okay, so there's a few little bits and pieces that we need to do here now. Before we do, actually, we need to take that. It's on a tuning fork. Basically, we need to put something else there. We need to take the hat. In fact, take a quick look at the hat first.
This hat is certainly more impressive than mine.
It certainly is.
Hey, there's something inside.
Something in it. What could it be? It's got a rabbit in it. We stick it on this fork. As we do, you know, as you do. And we do a magic trick. We've got a load of handkerchiefs. And we go over the edge. We're abseiling down off the Discworld, past the Grim Reaper.
Yeah. Hello. Nice day for it.
It was a lovely day for it, yeah.
Yes, nice day for what?
For whatever you're planning to do.
It is, yeah.
So you mean I'm destined to fail after all?
Are you?
You're here to collect my soul, thus ending the quest and demonstrating the futility of all human endeavour.
No,
He's not.
I'm just having a break.
He's just having to sit down.
Oh, sorry.
I should
It's a nice spot to sit on.
But I won't tell you what's going to happen, because I don't want to spoil your day.
I'm sure you won't.
Look, you're a
He's a busy man, yeah.
man. There's no need to disrupt your schedules on my account.
Oh, I enjoy it. See you at the city square then.
Oh,
Sorry, it slipped out. Forget I said it.
I see. I'll try. So we're going down onto the back of the Great Atuin. Atuin? I've never been 100% about pronouncing it.
Great Atuin.
There we go, Atuin. Yeah.
As an it as opposed to a he or a she, simply because its sex
Is undetermined, yeah. Right, we need that. And in that we find... Oh, no, wait. How do I... I don't think I can actually... Yeah, we're fine. Just back up the chain hankies. And the rabbit. Poor rabbit. Poor old rabbit. Basically, we needed our whistle back. And now we can go into our inventory and dump the whistle. And also, now we can leave the edge of the world and head back to the inn so we can give the parrot and the whistle to the sailor that we got them from. We'll go and we'll say, hello, sailor. I don't know about that. But for now, I'm going to make that the end of this particular video, this particular run through of Discworld. I've realised that I don't have quite as much time to finish it off as I thought I might. So because of that, we'll be in one more video up to YouTube. So yeah, if you've been enjoying this series, we should have one more video after this one to do. We're also going to probably look at doing the two other games in the Discworld series. That's Discworld 2 Mission Presumed and Discworld Noir. So we will do those at some point. For now, thank you very much for tuning into this one. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much, and please click the sub button if you haven't done so already. If you have, then that's great, and if you wouldn't mind clicking the bell to be notified when my new videos go up, that would be even better. And let your friends know if you think they might enjoy watching some of the videos that I'm putting together. Not sure what we'll be doing later. Yesterday I thought I was going to be able to do a stream of Demetrios on the Xbox. I wasn't able to do it last night because I had to get up very early this morning. So we'll probably do that tonight instead. Assuming something else doesn't come up, but I don't think it will. So yes, for now guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you all again next time. Goodbye for now. Oh, I just pressed the wrong button. That was a little frustrating, but never mind.